Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Gary here. It's uh, it's a Friday. Oh God, what's the date today? I don't know. I don't know. Being retired, man, I don't keep track of the day. I mean, I know what day of the week it is, but the date, I don't know. All I know is that for the past 72 hours, they've been forecasting on the news. Oh, doom and gloom, the snow is coming. The snow's coming across the plains. You know, this is high time for weather stations. High time. This is Academy Award material. The best actors, they roll out the best actors on these weather stations to forecast and to promote doom and gloom as the White Death is coming from above, and it's going to be ice, mayhem, long lines in grocery stores. Ooh, don't drive. If you have to drive, be careful. You could die. Fuck me. They started this morning. Actually it's 72 hours ago. I'm watching TV, and every now and then a blip would come on the TV set, about the snow scare coming to Ohio along the region. Of course, Cincinnati, we live in the Ohio Valley, the River Valley, so a lot of times the snow goes right over us. Something about the water pressure in the river. I don't know what it is, but we get some snow, but not a ton of snow. And while I turned on the Weather Channel this morning, so I just got back from the grocery store, which I'll tell you a little bit about. I didn't want to go. Let's go back to that first. I really didn't want to go to the grocery store this morning. I always keep enough food in my house, just in case. I'm one of these just in case people. I've been like that my whole life because I was in the grocery business my whole life. So I'm aware. You got to keep enough food in your house for 4 or 5 days, just in case. And I woke up this morning, I didn't have any more bananas left. I'm like, son of a bitch. So at 8 o'clock this morning, I went to the local grocery store that's just up the street from me. And the parking lot looked like a shit show. People are freaking the fuck out at 8 o'clock in the morning, whereas usually at 8 o'clock in the morning in this little local grocery store, a tiny one, there's never anyone there at 8 a.m. I'm the only person in the store. All I needed was a bunch of bananas because I eat bananas. It's an excellent source of vitamins and potassium and the things you need, carbohydrates. If you're eating the kind of stuff I eat, because I do a lot of intermittent fasting, so I eat clean. So here they are, lining up in the store. So I go in there for 1 bushel of bananas. I'm in line. Now I'm at the Easy Express line. And there's like 12 people. Now, there's about 10 people in line. And so in front of me, there's like 5. And I look behind me, and there's more lining up behind me. Well, I'm sure people out there can understand what I'm about to say. They're called flankers. People that will, like, the line will be formed in such a way where everyone's in perfect line behind each other. And there's always one cocksucker that wants to flank out. And you can see him off your 6. You can see him to your left, or you see him to your right, flanking out. Kind of like scooting along right next to you, but yet he's behind 2 other people. But he's kind of, they call them flankers. They think that they're going to scoot up, kind of cut in front of people because he's in that big of a hurry. Or he thinks, it's usually a guy that does it. Women don't do it. Women have a little bit more class in that regard, but guys do it. They flank. And they think, I'm just going to make sure in case there's a bum rush to the registers, I'm there first. God damn it, I got to buy these groceries. I got to get home. Assholes. The assholes of all assholes in the world come out on snow scares. I know, because when I used to work at the grocery store for 36 years, it's mayhem. People are climbing over each other, grabbing for packages. They don't give a shit about anyone around them. All humanity goes out the window when snow's coming. And I had a thing I used to say to coworkers all the time. We would be getting ass raped the morning of a snow scare. All hands on deck, filling the floor with meat, chicken, ground beef, pork, steaks, roasts, everything. The whole kitchen sink from the back room out throw it in the floor, just dump it out there because the people are just grabbing it and throwing it. Mayhem, animals, savages. And then come morning, it's empty, literally empty. And policy for the company I used to work for, they would say, well, you got to do your markdowns first thing in the morning. You mark down one day out. So let's say it's the first. It's not. But like I said, I don't know what day of the week it is. So let's say it's the first. Well, we got to mark down packages that are going to be going out the next day, the second. Well, on a snow scare, I never mark shit down. I leave it where it sits. Why? Because they're going to buy it anyway. God forbid. And so I used to say to my friends at work, guys I would work with, guys and gals I'd work with, I say, we could only hope. We could only hope and pray that after they get home and they stock their refrigerators up with milk and eggs and butter and yogurt and all the perishable shit they bought after they took it off our shelf, that the power goes out. Oh, and friends would say, Gary, you are fucking twisted. What's wrong with your mind? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with my mind. Because I got ass raped in here today by these savages. Buying everything is not nailed down or glued down. And on top of that, being extremely rude. People that are snow scares are rude as hell. Do you have any more of that ground beef? I need more ground beef. Well, I had this kind of ground. I don't want that kind of ground beef. I needed the 90%. Losing their fucking shit. Oh, yeah. All humanity goes out the door. Out the window when a snow scare comes. And when I walked in the store this morning, man, I'd know better than this. I figured if I got there at 8 o'clock, they opened at 7. If I got there at 8 o'clock, there wouldn't be anyone. There was like lines out the ass. And I felt stupid. I was like, just for a bushel of bananas. Well, I'm already here. I'll get them. I'll wait patiently in line. And by the time I got my bushel of bananas, like I said, there was 10 people in line. I was number 5. Anyway, short video today talking about snow. It's insane. I know I've talked about it before in another episode, but I got to make a fresh episode today because I was, at ground zero with the assholes out in the store today. And then the flankers, the guys in line flanking. You can see them flanking you. Oh, and then I had to make a pit stop at the gas station, right? All I need to do is to renew a lottery ticket because I play the Pick 5 numbers in Ohio. Pick 5. It's called Rolling Cash. It starts out at $100,000 and maxes out at $1 million. I don't play the big jackpots because why? What are the chances of me hitting it? 1 billion to 1? No, I play the local Pick 5 lottery numbers. And if it gets up to $1 million and I hit it, I'd probably walk away with 60% of that, which would be about, 600,000 and change. I'd be okay with that. I'd be fine with that. So I pull in this little Sunoco gas station. Where I buy my gas at 8:30 in the morning. There might be, I think this guy has like 15 parking spots. And I park the farthest away. It's like on a strip mall. I park the farthest away. And what does some cocksucker do? He pulls in next to me, parks right next to me. Right next to me. He could have parked in any of the other spots closer to the front door of the Sunoco quick stop, but he had to park right next to me. And I was in a mood because I just got back from the grocery store, so I get out and I'm looking at him. He looks at me, and he says, "Good morning." I said, "What's good?" I said, "What's good about it?" I said, "You think you could have parked any closer to my Cadillac?" I was in a mood this morning leaving the grocery store. That's what I said to him. I said, "Do you think you could have parked any closer to my Cadillac? You had a hard time opening your door so you wouldn't hit my car." He goes, "Oh, I didn't think about it." I said, "No, you didn't think about it." So I got back in my caddy, backed up, and I went up 4 spaces and parked, then I went in the store. He walked in behind me grumbling. Fuck him and his mother. Why do you got to park so close to my car? I park out in East Jesus for a reason. So no one can park near me. So no one can go near my Cadillac. So no one can open their door swinging into my door. You know what I'm talking about. People out there that have nice cars, you know what I'm talking about. You usually park out in Scooby-Doo 19, out in the middle of nowhere. And you come out from wherever you are, there's always someone parked right next to you. Don't you just hate that? If I wasn't so worried about karma being a bitch, I'd take my work boot and kick in their door. Kick in their door. Bam! Here you go, fuck, for parking next to me. Merry Christmas. You got a big dent in your door. I'm not doing that. I'm a good person. I just have a dirty mouth. I can't help it. I'm just years and years in retail made me sick in the mind. Sick in the mind. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get going with my day. I gotta stop off my local spot for I have lunch in the same place every Friday. I'm gonna go have my hamburger and French fries, and then I gotta go out for a nice little brisk walk because it's 20 degrees here. Cold as tits makes my tits hard. Oh my God, this cold weather sucks ass. Anyway, that's all I got. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're in the path of this storm that's coming across the Midwest, according to the Weather Channel, it started in Seattle. It's going to come right across the whole world, the whole country. Texas, the southern states and everything. It's going to end up in Maine. It's going to go like a 2-day spread. Don't drive in this shit if you don't have to. Even if you got 4-wheel drive, there's going to be ice. Stay home and flip on a TV show. Hang out with your family. Stay away from that snow. Let everyone else carry them off of each other and crack their car up. Stay home. Be safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace out.